Hi everyone. Uh, had a pretty exciting last 10 days. I got a lot of crocheting done, but that's not what I'm going to talk about today. Um, I had noted, well, I had been in the hospital since Sunday of last week. I don't know, here's my calendar. I guess I'll take a look. Okay, so the 5th of this month, and I got home yesterday. I was about 300 miles away from my home. My first day at the hospital was, wow, this is really hard. I don't want anyone judging me. I don't want pity. And I goddamn sure don't want people telling me, you know what, Denise, you should have just completed the mission or whatever. Been going through some stuff. If you saw my other videos, you know that I have post-traumatic due to military sexual trauma. I also fight the demons of depression and anxiety. And I took a bunch of pills. Well, I didn't want to kill myself. Trust me, I have grandbaby. I have 3 beautiful grandkids. And I'm not sure who needs who more. Pretty sure I need them more. I just wanted the insanity in my head to stop or slow down or something. So I went to the Battle Creek Veterans Affairs psych ward, and I am like so distraught at everything about that place. I got there on, oh geez, that is the wrong day. That's March. Oh, same day. Okay. So I got there on February 6th at about 4 in the afternoon, 4:30. And it's about a 5.5 hour drive. And I sat in this room like for 4 hours waiting to get taken up to the ward, to my room. Now, mind you, I'm exhausted. I was in the local War Memorial Hospital the night before, and they had my husband drive me down there, and I was assured that if I went there, then I could go to the 28-day in-house, in-placement, whatever, alcohol rehab program, which was what I really wanted to do. I mean, my God, if I was sober, I would have never taken those pills. Trust me. Anyways, so after 4 hours of being in this room, they take me upstairs, and, they're like, oh, here's this in our relaxation room, and blah. And I said, I really apologize in advance for being a bitch, but you know what? I'm really tired, and I just want to go to bed. I'm, like, exhausted. Mentally, physically, emotionally, everything. I'm exhausted. I just want to go to bed. So they say, oh, well, we got to do a skin test first. So they take me into this room, and they're asking me questions, the same questions that the 29 people that I saw downstairs asked me. And I said, all of your answers are in the computer. I heard them typing them in. I know they're in there. I just want to go to bed. So this nurse comes in and she says, all right, drop your pants. And I said, what? No. She said, yep, we got to check you for contraband, this, that, and I'm like, you know what? I should have just went to fucking jail. That's, okay, warning, there's going to be swearing in this. I'm so, like, distraught and upset. Well, okay, so I get into my room. I'm kind of like half-assed DTing from not having beer. Mind you, I've drank like every day for the last 10 years. So just to give you a little history there. Maybe 11 or 12 years, I don't know. And this place had no rhyme or reason to anything that they did. Like, the schedule said that they had group 2 times a day. No. The schedule said that they had therapeutic rehab. No. Like, people would go into where we ate our breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They'd go in there, eat, and then go back to their room. There was, like, no structure there at all. And oh, God, okay. And that doesn't even begin to touch what I'm going to tell you. As the days went on, I got this cramp in my leg. And it felt like a Charlie horse. Well, come, I don't know, Thursday the 9th at like 3 o'clock in the morning, I am like drenched in sweat. My leg hurts so bad, I want to cut it off. I get out of my bed, fall to the ground because I can't walk on it, get back up, go to the door. I'm walking down the hallway. I end up crawling to the nurse's station. So what, Denise? So what, really? Because all 8 personnel were standing at the nurse's station watching me crawl down the hallway, crying. They didn't ask me if anything was wrong. They didn't tell me to get back to my bed. They just stood there and fucking watched me. Okay. So they give me some magnesium for my leg cramp. Now they've given me that for the last 2 days, right? And it's not even touching it. So I'm going to be discharged this day. And I'm like, oh, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Get me the hell out of here. My health and wellness team say, hey, Denise, we're going to meet in this room. And I say, I can't walk. And I can't. We can meet in my room if you want. But I can't walk, and I'm not going to. So they all come into my room. And they're like, well, you get to go home. Yay. All right. Smile, fake it till you make it, whatever. So the PA decides, she said, you know what, let me just take a look at your leg. Oh, wait, let me backtrack. When I'm sitting in the hallway waiting for my magnesium at 3 o'clock in the morning, this dude comes up to me. He's a nurse or whatever. And he says, because part of my ankle is showing and my leg is swollen. He says, you think you got bit by a bug? Really? No, I didn't get bit by no goddamn bug. Bye. All right, so back to it. My team is in my room. She looks at my leg. And she says, Denise, you're not going anywhere. Except to the hospital. About 45 minutes later, I am being taken out of the Battle Creek Veterans Affairs Hospital, and I am taken over to Bronson of Battle Creek Hospital for an emergency ultrasound. Lo and fucking behold, I have a humongous blood clot in my left leg. Deep vein thrombosis. Doctor comes in my room and he says, well, we got to operate. I say, okay, just let me call my husband, because the VA would not give me my phone or my belongings or anything. And God knows they don't have payphones in hospitals anymore. So he said, Denise, we don't have time for that. We need to get this taken care of now. Because had you rode in that car 6 hours back home, you would not be here right now. Holy shit. So there's a medical person next to me, and I gave her my husband's number, and I said, please call him. Please call him. I don't know if it's the class system. I don't know if people just go to work to hang out. The class system, what do I mean? When my little brother was in the hospital, I really think that he was treated differently than somebody who had like a company insurance or, someone with money or whatever, he had Medicaid. The dude was 45 years old, had stage 3C testicular cancer, told me he was going to beat the cancer, and God love him, he did, but that frickin' bleomycin, man, took him way too soon. But even, one of his doctors was like, well, if his insurance will cover it, we do have a shot that we could give him. Well, give him the goddamn shot. Just give him the shot. Why does it matter? Why? If it's going to help him, when did insurance and payments and all of this become a priority over people's lives? I can't grasp that. And why are these people just going to work? If you don't like your job, leave. Leave it to somebody who can show compassion, who wants to help people. I understand that I was in a psych ward. I totally get that. And I'm sure that they have people who fake illnesses, but they had tried to give me pain relievers and I didn't want them. I have arthritis in my back. I don't do drugs. I don't. But if you have 10 people and 9 people fake it and that one person dies because they weren't faking it, how would you even live with that? So, shout out to Bronson of Battle Creek. They're everyone, doctors, nurses, administration, dietitians, housekeeping, technicians, whatever. Everybody, the lab technicians, all of them, wonderful people. I was treated like Denise, not a number, like a patient number, like a insurance number or a veteran ID number. I was treated like a person, and we had a rapport, and they knew my first name, and they knew my hobbies, and they knew what I liked to do, and they knew what happened to me, and they knew my story, and it was fabulous. Just the treatment. I mean, they treated my husband wonderfully. He stayed there on the couch, and that was in my room, and I'll tell you, you couldn't ask for a better staff. So yeah, I got home last night. My friend Glenny's girlfriend Tori were here, and they cleaned my house. They moved my bed from up in my bedroom to downstairs in my living room for me. Went out and got money for my propane. My friend Heather brought over some groceries. My lesson in this is it's not the quantity of friends that you have, but it's the quality of the friends that you do have. I am so blessed, and I feel like a complete jackass for doing what I did. But again, I do not want to die. I got my 4 wonderful children, a great son-in-law, a great daughter-in-law, 3 wonderful grandchildren, 3 stepchildren, 3 great-grandchildren, 4 grandchildren from Thomas's kids. I got too much to do. So here's what I'm going to tell you. If you think the madness is getting to you, pick up your telephone, pick up your computer, smoke signals, whatever, and you keep trying to get a hold of somebody. Don't stop calling until somebody answers their phone and they listen to you. My Facebook page is Denise Galladay. I live in Brimley, Michigan. You can message me and I will talk to you. I don't think that anybody, veteran, millionaire, vagabond, street sweeper, doctor, president, CEO, whatever, nobody should have to go through this insanity and feel like they are by themselves, because you're not. There's somebody. There is somebody there. And with that, I'm going to close this one. Tomorrow I hope to put a video on about the crocheting that I did, because, you know, they wouldn't let me have my crochet stuff at the psych ward, but at the other hospital I had it, and wow, was my hooks a-flying. So hopefully I'll be able to put a video up about that. Until next time, be blessed and be a blessing always, and know that you are loved. Peace.